Hi guys! A couple of days ago I uploaded a video of myself on Twitter wearing this galaxy skirt with twinkling lights underneath it. Some people asked me how I made it, so I thought I should make a tutorial video for it. I've seen skirts like these on websites and they're often fairly expensive and I can't afford them given I'm a grad student, so I thought I should just make it. So I bought just a regular galaxy skirt on Amazon and some twinkling fairy lights also on Amazon. I think the skirt was $6 and the light was $24. Got some tape, got some needle and thread, and that's all you need to make the skirt. So let's get started. Okay. So for the twinkly lights, I'm using these little fairy lights that I got off of Amazon. I'll put the link below. Came in this box. It has two. It's about $24. All you need to do is put three A2 batteries that you can just get at any store, regular batteries, and press this. This has a remote control which helps you activate it remotely, but it also has a button right over here. So it has 8 modes. I guess you can just choose the kind of modes that you want on Amazon. It twinkles, it has a slow glow, that whatever thing. Here's the remote. You can turn it off and you can turn it on and you can change the modes. For the skirt, I'm thinking to go with dim on and off mode. That sort of gives a nice galaxy effect. And also choose this mode, which has all the colors. This has 4 colors. It has green, blue, red, and yellow. And it says you can change the dimness, which is cool, I guess. Yeah, and that's it. You sort of sew this onto the skirt and you can remotely turn it on or off. That's it. Let's move on to how we sew this onto the skirt. So to finally sew the lights onto your skirt, you turn it inside out and lay it out flat like this. What I've done is taken the lights and sort of spread them across the room to prevent tangling. You can't really see it, but I'm going to turn it on so that you can see it. It goes around. Then you take a small segment, start with the end, and lay it down in a design that you want, a small segment at a time, again to prevent tangling. You obviously don't have to keep the lights on. This is just so that you can see it on the camera. And then you start taping it up in the small segments so that you prevent it from moving around too much. I'm just gonna tape it in this random fashion because I don't really care about the design all that much as long as there are the lights underneath. And then we're going to start stitching it. Okay, so we're going to start the stitching. Right now my thread is matching what's happening in the background on the skirt over here. It's a deep purple. So we're going to try to make a very tiny little stitch. So take the needle as close to the wire over here. Bring it back through the other side. It's going to take a little bit of patience. Okay, that wasn't the smallest, but I'm going to just go with it. If you're feeling ambitious, you can do a second loop. Keep in mind that these aren't going to be the most heavy-duty stitches, given I'm assuming that you're not going to wash this in the washing machine with the lights. I will heavily or strongly advise against that. So this is your first stitch, and we're going to sort of cut the string off on both sides. This really crappy scissor. Then we're gonna tie this stitch off with much patience, and to make sure that it's secure, we do it again. There. Then we snip off the ends. And voila, you have your first little stitch. Now you have 5,000 more to go before your skirt is ready. Enjoy! Okay, so this is what the skirt looks like after all the stitches are done. I'm going to take off all the tapes. I would probably recommend having a pattern that goes just vertically instead of going in all sorts of directions, because then it just makes the flow of the skirt much better. And I haven't quite figured out where to hide this. I'm probably gonna stitch this over here. It has this nice little convenient hook over here that I can just sew through or just like put like a elastic band over here and sew it up. Or I can also sort of put it, you know, somewhere under my cardigan. Or another option is just sewing in some extra fabric over here and then just putting it inside there. I would be a little worried about the skirt's flow being disrupted by how heavy this might be, so I'd recommend stitching it in the back where it's not as noticeable and then wearing a cardigan or a jacket over it. But you know, this isn't really super professional. It's a galaxy skirt with fairy lights under it on a budget. So, well, good luck figuring it out. So this is the final product. It's not on yet, but we have our remote and we're gonna turn it on. So we can change different modes. It can be one of the 8. I think I like it to be nice and dim and sort of gradually fading in and out. But you can go crazy and have a party, I guess. So this is what it looks like. You can wear it for Halloween, or if you're going to a conference, you can just throw a jacket on and you'll be professional, but with a glowy galaxy skirt. And when you're talking to someone or when you don't want your skirt to be sparkling at you, you can just turn it off. And there you have it. This is your own galaxy skirt.